So I started off by just making the outline for my character's torso. I then started adding the outline for the head, the arms, and legs, and then went on to a second outline. Now, I experimented with the head a little bit in this area after getting some more of the details in, because I wasn't quite happy with how it was looking, so I moved it up around a little bit, I moved it down some, but eventually I was happy with it. And then started adding more of the details, including the clothes, the head, well, the face of the head, and the hair. And then started going into details for the feet. And then did the hands, the bottle, which were only okay, so that's something I need to be working on. Then I moved on to fine lining. Now, for the fine lining, I use a 3 pixel just for the entire thing around, because my tablet cannot do pressure sensitivity for the life of it. It's just that bad of a drawing tablet. So instead of doing alcohol for what Cana, she's from Fairy Tail, if you don't know, she drinks a lot. Instead of giving her alcohol, I gave her club soda because I thought that'd be funny. I experimented with the sandals a little bit until I found a form that I liked, and then I continued on to the details of the rest of the character. I then started working on the fairy tale symbol, and once I was satisfied with it, I pulled in a reference and got started on my color palette. So I turned everything blue, that way it would be easier to get my colors in. I then started getting the whites of her eye, and then just started getting in the flat colors using the reference I pulled up on the side to make sure I got all the colors right. I then struggled to make the colors look right for the next while along with the fine lines because I had made the color just a little too big, and so I spent the next couple minutes going around and deleting all the colors that was protruding outside of the fine lines. I then got to shading, starting with the eyes. I tried to go with a more simplistic style to make sure it looked more like Fairy Tail. Then I moved on to shading the skin in more of my style. I experimented with the colors a little bit until I was happy with it, and then I went on to shading the rest of the piece. Occasionally I'd go back to the skin to make touch-ups as it needed it. And then I just finished shading everything and then started working on the background, kind of based off my reference photo. Just a simple background with like blue lights and then just like a floor to sit on.